Well, hello friends, welcome back to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi and welcome back to a long overdue Wellness Wednesday. So I want to first thank you all for joining me today, and also I want to thank those of you who have followed me along through all of the years of Wellness Wednesdays, for extending grace and being understanding that this is a struggle. And it really means a lot that you guys continue to be encouraging. I love how one lady one time commented that it was great that I wasn't giving up on myself. And that really is what it is. Like I might stop and I might fall off the wagon and eat all the wrong things, but I think, I'm not throwing in the towel yet. I want to thank you all for that. Last Wellness Wednesday that I did, we had started a book club, and I want to apologize. We took an unannounced, pretty much a hiatus, and it wasn't planned. We just decided that we needed to focus on our family, and there was some burnout there too. I'm not gonna lie, there was some burnout, and I just dropped it. I think after 2 videos into that book club, and I know it left a lot of y'all high and dry, and I owe y'all an apology for that. I'm gonna give y'all a health update. So after the filming of that last video, my health has not been awesome, but also not uncommon for women my age. I'm 44. And I'm sorry fellas, you guys are gonna have to fast forward, turn it off or whatever, but especially those of you who I know personally, because it's really weird for y'all to know these things about me. But I am an open book, so here we go. I am perimenopausal. This can take 5 to 10 years. This is a long, drawn out, the reproductive system is slowly closing up shop, right? Right now we're planning for retirement. So there's a lot of things that happen that change before you actually really start going through the change. I should mention is that I also have ovarian cysts and I have fibroids. So all of the symptoms are kind of the same, but I feel like they both kind of exaggerate the symptoms for the other, if that makes sense. So we're talking irregular periods, heavy periods, horrible cramping, nauseousness, back pain, abdominal pain. It's not fun at all. With all of that said, when I had learned a few years ago that I have cysts and fibroids, I really wanted to focus on my health. So I was working with nutritionist. Some of y'all remember Heather. She is amazing. I'm rambling now. Catch you all up to speed. I will link the Fit God's Way videos down below. I think there's 3 of them. And one of them I said, I'm not doing keto anymore. I'm not doing any meal plan. I am eating the foods that God made or God intended for us to eat. And so started working through this book and then left y'all high and dry. But what happened after the last video was, number one, I continued to eat clean most of the time. But then there were a few times when I would not eat clean, like if we would go out to eat or if we went to somebody's house, and I would try to do the best I could with what was there. But then it ended up, I'll just have one bite or I'll just have one snack. And then it was in my mind, I just gave myself permission to eat all the things. So then at that time, I decided I need a good doctor. I found one, but it was a 6-month wait to see her. So I decided, well, between now and then, I'm just really going to clean up my diet. I'm going to get serious again. I'm going to buckle down because this is awful. So during that time, some of you guys may be familiar with the channel Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. And Doug and Stacy were in the area. They let us know they were gonna be here and asked if we could meet up with them for dinner. If you're not familiar with Doug and Stacy, they live off the land. They are wholeheartedly all natural. So while we were having dinner, I was telling her about everything that was going on. And I was like, so what do you recommend? And she recommended that I try going carnivore.
She also recommended DIM, which is short for a complicated word, that is an extract found in cruciferous vegetables. And this extract helps you to metabolize estrogen.
which, you know, I have, because of being in the keto realm, I had heard of carnivore. I knew exactly what it was. I knew that Dr. Berry was the go-to guy for that. And so I started doing more research after she recommended. I'm like, okay, I'm carnivore. Like at this point, I will do anything to relieve these symptoms that I'm having. So I was carnivore for over 30 days. I learned a lot about protein and healthy fats and how they can help, especially women, with hormone balancing, as well as a million other things. You know, again, it wasn't perfect, but I did the best I could. I did allow myself some sauces and dairy, and I, you know, kept my coffee, I kept the seasonings, and really noticed a huge change in how I felt. My mind was clear, and my periods did start to seem lighter. I mean, I did see some positive change. I guess it was about 30 days.
Actually, I went back and looked. It was almost 2 months.
Not long after that, we went to Hawaii for mine and Jack's 25-year wedding anniversary. And I was like, I'm going to be carnivore this whole time. Like, I can do it because I love meat. I love fat. Like, I can do this, no problem. Well, I didn't make it the whole week we were there. In fact, I did good the first 24 hours. And then after that, I tried some pineapple, some Hawaiian pineapple. And then again, in my brain, I gave myself permission to enjoy my vacation. No holds barred. Don't worry about what you eat. You will never be in Hawaii again. So just enjoy yourself. So we were there for a week, and I did. I ate whatever I wanted to. We went to the Dole Plantation place, and I got a Dole Whip. We went to the food trucks. We went to the shave ice places. I mean, like literally anything I wanted, I got. And I don't regret it. I really don't. I enjoyed it so much. But instead of getting right back on track when I got back, I continued into old habits and let that go for a couple of months. Come March, I have a period that lasted 30 days. And this was around the time that I was supposed to meet with my midwife for the first time. I had a period that lasted for 30 days. I couldn't leave the house. I did not want to go anywhere. I had to be close to a bathroom. I missed church. Like, it just really disrupted my life, and I hated it. So I went to the midwife and discussed with her all of the things that were going on. She ran all the blood work. She did an ultrasound, and basically what it all came down to, I still had my fibroids. I still had ovarian cysts. My thyroid looked good. And basically it just came down to, I'm perimenopausal. And that is why I was experiencing a lot of the things that I was experiencing. And I did tell her that I prefer natural methods. So she recommended some supplements that I could take, some organic herbal supplements, which I got, like, as soon as she said it, I was like on Amazon, like, okay, what else? What else do I need? And then she was also very supportive of carnivore and keto. So I was like thrilled to find a physician. She is aware of keto and what it does for people. And so because of the protein, the fat, the no sugars, low carb, she said that for someone going through the things that I'm going through, that was actually a really good idea. She did recommend a low dose birth control to help get my cycle regulated. And I was like, I'd rather not. However, if I changed my mind, you know, could I call? And she said, yes, absolutely. If you change your mind, just let me know and I will call it in for you. And I said, okay. And while I was sitting in her office, I was on day 12 of a period. And several days later, on day 17 of that same period, I called her and I said, I'll take it. And just take it for a little while and then reassess, because I really don't want to be on this. And she's like, yes, absolutely. We will do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm like, perfect. I am still taking the birth control. It has given me so much relief, like I could cry talking about it. So, but the deal that I made with her was, and I have not kept to my part of the deal, is that I would continue to work on my way of eating and then would go off of the birth control to see if it has like reset, you know, my situation. I have just been taking the pill and not cleaning up my diet. So before Stacy recommended doing carnivore, I was eating whole foods, but like I said, I, gave myself permission to go off and then I just never got back on. But one of the things about eating even whole foods is that I would notice that there were times I craved sugar. I was really sleepy. I had brain fog still, and I felt bloated, and I never felt like I got enough food. And like, even when I would try to increase my protein, still never felt like I was getting enough food. So I thought about food all day. Where I'm at now is I have restarted back on more of a meat-based keto approach. And that is because, number one, it is a high-fat way of eating, and high fats are good for hormone balancing. Also, needing the protein. Not saying that I don't ever eat vegetables. I had broccoli today. I didn't eat very much of it. It does bloat me. Like right now, my pants are cutting into me a little bit. I do eat strawberries occasionally, but if I eat something like cherries, which I love cherries, or plums, or peaches, or pineapple, all of those make me want more. And so I am just trying to nourish my body, trying to get it to where I don't have to take the birth control, and then also not spike my blood sugar so my brain isn't foggy, that I have lots of energy, and all of that. So I'm not necessarily, yes, I plan to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I hope that that is a side effect of eating this way. But right now, my main focus is my hormones and getting those under control. Because when I go back for my annual in March, I want to be able to say, okay, I don't want to take any more birth control, and then see what happens. And then hopefully everything will be manageable and tolerable, not like it was before. That is where I'm at. I am eating keto. Not all of it is clean. If you watch my last grocery haul, you saw some G. Hughes sauce in there. But yeah, I do like I eat mostly meat. I do eat dairy, and I do like sauces because it helps. Because just eating meat, when I did carnivore for, what was it? Was it a month and a half? It may have been a month and a half. I can't afford steak, it's not like I can have steak and lobster every day. And I tried to, I was watching Laura Spath. She talks about eating 2 different proteins. I tried all of that. It's so boring. But anyway, doing a meat-based keto, I can totally do because it's mostly meat, but allowing myself some vegetables and some berries and some sauces and occasionally some Lily's white chocolate, that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that is my health update. I am feeling better with the help of birth control and with changing the way I'm eating to a high protein, high fat diet. And I have every intention of starting to work out because my energy level is improved, much improved. And my brain fog is much better. So I really want to start. I might start slow and just do some walking. But I'm feeling really good. I feel like I can start maybe even pumping some iron, but I'm not trying to get crazy or anything. So anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to keep up with this, and I do have a busy work schedule, so I will try my very best to continue these for y'all. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, be prepared. I probably should come up with a better tagline for Wellness Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. Bye, guys.